Yo, yo, yo. What is up, everybody? We're so back and better than ever. Hopefully. Hopefully, better than ever. Alright, and we're live. Excellent. Okay, so. Sorry for the late stream. Sorry for being a bit late, boys. Um, I got out of work a bit later than usual, and I wanted to have some dinner before stream. So yeah, I started a bit later, but that doesn't mean I can go later, so today will probably be a bit shorter stream, like I'll go for like an hour and 15 minutes, an hour 20 minutes. Sadly, that's all I can do today, but hey, at least I'm here. What's up, what's up? How's it going, everyone? Welcome in. Alright, right before... Jesus, my voice. Right before starting stream, my game crashed randomly. I've left it open for like 5 minutes now, and it seems... Just fucking hold. And it seems to be fine. But yeah. StarTech was for... Yeah, I saw you can't play anymore, right? Your shit gets bricked. It's unlucky. Rad mechanism, we need Mechasuit. Hell nah. I'm not doing mechanism on top of all this. Okay. We got some cobalt from this, by the way, so it is generating it. I was checking this output port, and I added these three, so we have the pendantalite, the cobalt, and the iron. Just take one of these. I think there was a quest for it. I was wrong. It was sphalerite, not the pendantalite. Got the Evian made in planner just so that's good. Yeah, that is good. I'm surprised it bricked your computer that hard. Hopefully mine does okay. Okay, so how should we progress today? Today I want to try to get to MV, but it is not given. I think we still have a little bit of work to get there. Cobalt used to be known as best ore for tinkers, from what I remember. Yeah, I think cobalt used to be really good for tinkers. I think you remember correctly. Alright, so I might want to work on this MV machine hull. And now we need the aluminum plates for that, which you can make in the bender pretty easily. So program circuit 1 in the blender. Easy. I mean, I can still play, but it crashes more often. But the crash log can't keep up as your server overloaded. Have you tried dedicating more RAM to Minecraft in the CurseForge launcher? That could be it. I got an EBF set up and almost all the LE machines running. Spent like 8 hours playing last night. God damn, you're catching up to me. I gotta keep going. This is Star Technology. Okay, so let's go bender here. Let's go ahead and just toss like a stack of the aluminum into there. And then the rest, I'm just gonna toss it back. You can't anymore and it won't be enough for Windows. Ah, damn, that sucks. Oh, you had a good run, you had a good run. It's not really like all the mods 10. It is way different. I mean, it's a Skyblock, so it's like all the mods 10 to the sky, I guess. But it is a Greg Tech based mod pack. So in ATM 10, I think the most similar thing is modern industrialization. Your favorite time? Thank you, thank you. Having no job really gives you a lot of time to play Minecraft. It'd be like that. Oh, and my game just crashed. That is very interesting. Okay, chat. Let's try launching it up. If it keeps crashing, I might just, I don't know, play League or something and then try to figure out the crash offline. What exactly does crash look like? It's gone. Usually it crashes and it brings up something. This time it didn't even bring up the launcher. You've been playing that too, it's your first Greg Tech? Huge. That's weird, chat. What can you do? I think when it crashed before stream, it said something about like a processor being outdated or something, which is weird because nothing's changed on my computer and nothing's changed in the pack, so I don't really understand what's happening. But yeah, let's try to launch it again and see. We crashed or something? Yeah, we crashed. Weird crash. Might have gotten an update, maybe. I mean, I restarted my computer like a few hours ago when I left work. I shut down my computer and I turned it back on, but it's weird. I don't think I got any updates. Okay, well, let's give it a try. If it crashes again, I might abort for today, and I might play some League or some ARAMs or something. Wait a goddamn second to say something about 13th, 14th gen. Yeah, it did. That's what it said before stream. And I kind of dismissed it and opened it up again, but that is what it said. Play Terraria, Calamity. I don't even have Terraria, dog. I've never played Terraria. I've heard it's really good, but I've never played it. You got the same problem? That's so weird. Wonder what happened. Just buy at its peak. Maybe, maybe. I think that if I buy something now and it's not Subnautica 2, my friends would kill me. They've been playing Subnautica 2 a lot. You're gonna finally be MV, insert shock the world. Yeah, I might be MV if I don't crash. I just got a game crash, so maybe not MV today. Let's see. Gotta try Terraria one day. Yeah, I do. I do have to. If it crashes again, I would give crash log to Claude. Yeah, I should. Hello, hello. Thanks for the follow. You got a few fixes that could work. Alright, let's see if it crashes again. If it crashes again, I might try to solve it. I might try to solve it offline. And for today's stream, I'll play something else. If it doesn't crash, we'll see. If it doesn't crash, we'll see if we can get to MV. Sucks that it crashed though. It's annoying. If you want to play League, I would be interested to watch the Dota player. I might. We'll see. We'll see. If it crashes again, I think I'll swap to League today. If it doesn't, then we'll continue on Minecraft. Create Aeronautics? I've tried it, it's really fun. You know Infernum? I don't. Let's see if this thing is going. Get more energy for MV. Like more me energy or in-game energy? I guess both. Delete temp files, the installer folder from CurseForge or launchers. Go to the launcher files in the backup, not world backups of mod packs. Delete the backup. I'll try that if things crash. What could possibly be taking it this long to load? My computer struggles to load up mod packs sometimes. Alright. Let's pray for no more crashes. And hopefully it should be fine. Let's see, did it save the last few seconds? Yeah, so it's making aluminum plates, it's chilling. Which specs I got? You can see them in the top right. I have a pretty solid gaming laptop. It's just I'm dual streaming, and it's a 5-year-old laptop. But dual streaming really takes a bit of a toll. There's so much stuff from Create, and I realize it's one of the most useful early games. Yeah, it's insane early game. It's insane early game. Okay, let's make some MV machine casing. Let's go ahead and make, I'll start with a few of them. 1x, do I not have 1x copper cables? Are we so for real? I have 1x tin cables. Do I not have copper cables, really? Red alloy, tin. Huh, I guess not. I have copper wire, so the copper cable, oh. We took some. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, first MV machine haul. Huge. Huge. Okay. So now, we're gonna need an MV converter, probably. And for that we need Signalum, right? Yeah, your MV superconductor, huge. Okay. So to get Signalum, we need the Signalum dust. How do we get Signalum dust? It's copper, redstone, and silver. Okay. there's some redstone. There is some copper. Do I have any silver? Yes, I do. Excellent. Okay. And then I should have signalum dust. And let's favorite this one. So it's 1 to 3 to 4. Okay. So let's get another 2 stacks of that. And then redstone, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then let's go ahead and macerate up some of this copper. So then we can make a stack of signalum. By the way, you should also try installing a different Java thing and set it to your default launcher. I could. Let's see if it crashes again. If it doesn't, then I don't need to worry about it. Star Technology Zero Passive Production Challenge. I got some things passive. Not like items yet, but yeah. It's like a PowerPoint. Create on the phone. I didn't even know you could play Create on the phone. That's crazy. Okay, I just realized I have my work Slack open. Let me close that before I accidentally leak some shit. Okay, I think I have my OBS set to like be pretty leak proof, but that would be suboptimal at best. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna wait for this all to macerate. We need a few more stacks of that. In the meantime, I can start making some signalum at least. So it's program circuit 3. In the mixer, let's go program circuit 3. Let's take those out. So then let's go stack of silver, stack of copper, stack of redstone. And I'm gonna need to add all of these as well as all of the newly coming copper. Okay. Use a mortar to substitute 5 stone and 2 wrought iron. Yeah, but that's fine. I don't care so much about speed right now. Oh, I was also doing something with the real gar, wasn't I? Completely forgot. I was getting arsenic. I needed a centrifuge. What did I need arsenic for? It was down here. I needed arsenic for something. Sphalerite, maybe? How do I... Do I not have any sphalerite? Diodes, you're right, you're right. I have some sphalerite. Does that not complete the quest? Oh, I need the dust. Okay. I mean, I'm just gonna very shittily for now hammer it just to get the quest. Impure, yay. And then I can run over here. Gallium arsenide. True. True, true, true. Okay, let's just... Is that not how I purify it? Are we for real? It's with regular water, and I guess distilled water doesn't do the trick. Fine. Where's the good old cauldron? Yo, it is hot in my room right now, I'm not gonna lie. It is steamy in here, and I don't know why. I had the window open for a bit. It's just hot outside. Ghost circuit? Oh, you're right. Ore washer. Alright, peace out, thank you. Gallium arsenide, true. True, true, true. Do you have an AC? I do have an AC, but I'm trying to save on power, not gonna lie. Save on electricity bill. It's not like that high. I'd rather use, if I'm gonna like pay for AC, I'll just do it in the summertime. I don't mind the heat much. It was 2, no? Oh, that's a distillery. I fucked it. Let's go back on 1 here. And then this guy, we can go onto 1, onto 2, onto 0, onto 3, onto 4. Is this not? Am I being stupid? Ore washer. It just needs water, doesn't it? It's program circuit 2. Maybe it just needs the water instead of the distilled water. That's fine. Oh, there's literally a cauldron here. I didn't need to make a cauldron. I'm just gonna wash it like this. Doing it for the quest for now. Fan. I have a fan back there. I could plug in the fan. But it's not too bad. No, it's not too bad. I just ate, so it's probably the food that's processing. You can centrifuge the impure dust. Yeah, no, that's definitely the smarter way of doing it. I don't tend to be doing things the smartest way. Okay. So I did that for the quest, like so. And yeah, I was working on the diodes and the gallium arsenide. True. So for this I need the arsenic and the gallium. The arsenic was centrifuging the realgar. Yes. Okay. And I needed a centrifuge. Let's go ahead and go centrifuge. Oh, and for that I needed everything else. I remember now. How could I forget? I'm missing everything. Let's go ahead and take some vacuum tubes from there. And let's go ahead and make some of those. I guess I only have 3. Did I not make more printed boards or whatever? Copper foil, wood plank, and glue. Let's go wood plank. And I actually want to make some more of these probably. Gallium arsenide. Delicious. Let's go ahead and do some of this. Let's toss a bunch of those away. Let's go ahead and do some of this. Toss a bunch of those away. Let's go ahead and make some wood. Okay. Then let's grab the copper foil. We have a fuck ton of it. Then let's go into the assembler, remove that, go bam, 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 bam. Then let's go ahead and take our, where is it, our glue. Here's our glue. And let's go ahead and, I should really start passiving some of these things soon. I think these are all like pretty passivable. You already played 3 hours of Star Trek and it's only noon? That's dedication, that's dedication. I mean, if you don't mind the fact that it's arsenic, it's so toxic and can kill you, it's quite delicious. Exactly, and I'm sure gallium is really healthy for the body as well. Okay. So, got a few more of those. That means we can make a few more of these. That should be barely enough to make a centrifuge for now. Excellent. Okay, so with the centrifuge, I think I'm going to slap it on the end of this system for now. Do I not have soul infused bullshits happening? Oh, my cables are back to looking normal. Weird. Yeah, my cables are back, but these pipes still look good. That's so weird. Huh, do you guys remember yesterday the cables are super weird in my inventory? Freaky. Let's go ahead, wire cutter. Where's the wire cutter? No wire cutter. Wire cutter. And snip snip. Let's just circumcise that shit. We need iron to survive, why not try some gal? Maybe become superhuman. Bruce Banner type shit. I heard if you mix it with gallium, it's not as toxic. Die with the change. It's in molecular structure, so is that. Oh, that's interesting. Sound like a nerd. We're all nerds, dog. We're playing Star Technology. Don't worry about it. Okay, so if I put this Realgar into here, it'll do what we need to do, right? No circuit, no liquid, no bitches, no money, no this, no that, no huge. Okay. What's my source of aluminum? It's the EOF, the electric ore factory. Processing everything from the void extractor. So the void extractor runs, creates its shit with the drilling fluid, then that gets macerated, and oh, why is this not going? Is it because these are full? It is. I'm gonna need to make another one of these bad boys soon. I think. But anyways, yeah, that all gets processed, and then I get aluminum dust by electrolyzing sodalite, which for some reason isn't electrolyzing. Oh, because it needs 8. My bad. Yeah, I electrolyze the sodalite. Burn? What do you mean burn? I don't see a burning recipe. We playing mod Minecraft for some nerds for real that don't affect us. Yeah, for real. You're automatically a nerd if you watch Plague, literally. One soda light gets 6 soda. Do you have a sodium persulfurate passive? I don't think so. Not yet. I just have sodium happening. Yeah, I don't have sodium. I haven't done much with the sodium yet. One raw soda light gets 6. Yeah, but I get the dusts from this. And I have the crushed sodalite here, which gets macerated up. And then that gets brought over to the ore processing factory, and this handles everything. So you're saying if I cook the raw sodalite, I get way more? Isn't the point of the electric ore factory to like do all the processing for me? I think it's fine. I think I'm getting a ton of this anyways. Like I'm not really having aluminum problems yet. And especially because like a ton of it isn't processed. I think I need a second electric ore factory to keep up. So I think it's fine. But yeah, anyways, that gets processed here, gets put into this EBF, which is running with nitrogen gas, and that's producing aluminum. And then we got our nitrogen and some oxygen going. What mod is that? This is Star Technology. Okay, I got sidetracked. I was getting arsenic. I got some arsenic. Hell yeah. Okay. I was also doing something here. Let's just go ahead and refill that glue. Okay. I was also doing something here. So this copper dust should go into this to complete the ratios. So now this should be able to finish 4 stacks of signalum, I believe. So that'll set us up for MV. Yeah, EOF is good early. Ore thingy, later there are other ways to get more byproducts. Yeah, I figured. But I think for now it's like, what does your aluminum setup look like? You just missed it. It's here, I'll show it again real quick. I have this void extractor that is getting a bunch of sodalite and various other things, which get put into the electric ore furnace, this EOF, which creates all of these things. One of these things is sodalite dust, which gets electrolyzed and turned into aluminum dust, silicon dust, and sodium dust. The aluminum dust gets brought over here into this EBF, which is running with nitrogen gas to create aluminum. So yeah. You got so much stuff you need to do. You got to study for math, and make projects for electrical engineering, make 2 projects for physics class, and make projects for sports, and 1 for logics. That's a lot. Good luck. Final season. I would love Hypixel Skyblock. I've played Hypixel Skyblock in the past when it was like just released. It is quite fun. I think I don't enjoy so much the direction it was going in because it was feeling super pay to win back then. I don't know if they've fixed it or changed it. I'm sure they have. But back then I was feeling really pay to win. But yeah. Didn't know if you're using the clay dust method or not. I'm not. I'm using just the sodalite for now. Okay. I should try it again. Maybe I could do a Hypixel Skyblock run at some point. If anyone wanted to take a break from modded, I'll just go play a different form of modded than Hypixel Skyblock. Could be fun. Okay, so I want to make gallium arsenide. Yay, gallium arsenide. Okay, program circuit 1, arsenic gallium in a 1-to-1. Let's go ahead and grab some gallium. And that's stone dust. I need arsenic. Okay. Do I have any more realgar? I do. Let's go ahead and centrifuge some more realgar up. Because it seems to be a 2-to-1 for that. So yeah. You have 3 exams next week, you're cooked. Damn, good luck. I'm happy I don't gotta deal with exams, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I miss school and I miss uni, don't get me wrong, but exams is not one of the parts I miss. Okay, so let's go mixer. This will finish up. I'll let this finish up. And then this is program circuit number 3. Does it have to be number 3? Can it be number 1? Voltage tier too low? Okay, it has to be number 3. Okay, I'll let this finish. I think I need a different circuit for the gallium arsenide so it won't start automatically. Yeah, it's 1. Okay. It's good. Toss some gallium, toss some arsenic. That shouldn't fuck it up too much, right? Yeah, we chillin'. If only school is about teaching and not stressing for exams. Yeah, and I've noticed a lot of the time, like in the schools I went to, it wasn't so much teaching, it was teaching the exam. Especially when there's like big standardized state exams or government exams. It's like the teachers aren't teaching you what they think you should know. They're teaching you what the exam wants you to know, just so you can get like a good score on it. And that I think is a really like bad way to go around it. What's up? What's up? How's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's going. I feel you. I definitely feel you. It's going is like the best description for most times. Okay, let's go ahead and check here. Let's give it some more of this. And we're crafting quite a few of these. I think I'm just going to hook this up to there, and I'll go ahead and let that go. School is just memorizing stuff? Yeah, sadly. Sadly, I think the education systems kind of globally aren't very good. But to be fair, it's like I don't have a solution, right? And a lot of the smartest minds don't either. So hard to comment. Okay. So once this finishes up, it has about 4 more rounds. Then we'll start making some gallium arsenide. Or gallium yeah, gallium arsenide. Okay. And we'll get a stack of arsenic by the time that's ready to go. Then, what's next? Yeah, then there's the diodes. What else do I need for the diodes? I need the silicon wafers. Oh, but that was for the liquid polyethylene silicon. There's different ways of doing this. Liquid glass, small pile of gallium arsenide, and fine copper wire. Liquid polyethylene, gallium, fine copper wire, silicon wafer, okay. Okay, so I probably want to use this recipe, I'm assuming. I should check. How do I make the liquid glass? Do I just extract quartzite dust, right? Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some. Oh wait, can I not? Oh, I don't know if I have the quartzite dust yet. Is there a? Yeah, I don't think I have the quartzite dust. Now I want to do the annealed copper one, gets a lot better value. Okay, let's see. So if I want the diode, right? That's what I want? Yeah, the diode. So I should use the, you're saying annealed copper wire one. This one. The fine annealed copper wire with maybe the small pile of gallium arsenide. How do I get the liquid glass though? I can just smelt glass, I guess, or extractor glass. Yeah, I guess I just extractor glass. That's not too bad. Okay. Yeah. Do I have much glass? I have a decent amount. Do I have an extractor somewhere here? I should. Yeah, extractor, there we go. Let's start extracting some glass. Oh, and that's actually quite quick. That's nice. Let's go ahead and grab a drum. Do I have any empty ones? I do not, of course not. Let's make a drum, and let's plop this like this, and that should fill up with glass. Okay. Huge. Okay, so you make it from copper in an arc furnace. That's how I get the annealed copper, right? So, annealed copper ingot in a wire mill. I'm not sure I have an arc furnace. Maybe I do. Extractor, polarizer, lathe, cutter, centrifuge. I don't think I have an arc furnace yet. So I should make an arc furnace. I guess that's step one. Yeah. Okay. So let's go ahead and annealed copper wire. Uh-huh. And it's with oxygen, so I can use the oxygen for this. Excellent. I can do it straight up with the blocks, which is faster, I guess. Yeah, it's faster. Or it's about the same, actually. Might be slightly faster. Might save like a second. Okay, so arc furnace, graphite dust, 4x tin cable. Do I have graphite dust? I do not. How do I get graphite dust? Ore grinding. Can I just do it with diamonds, or does it have to be some crushed diamond? Raw diamond, refined diamond. The time recipes for the blocks are always the same as the individual. Oh, okay, makes sense. I did quick maths wrong. Okay, so if I take crushed coal ore, I have a 17.5% chance. That's probably going to be the easiest thing I can do for now. It's like a very short-term solution, but if I remember correctly, the system was backed up, and there was plenty of crushed coal ore, which I will not mind yoinking. Oh, and I guess I got a quest completion. And then I can do that straight up here, right? Yeah, so that'll slowly do that. This is like a little scuffed setup that I should really put somewhere better, but you can get the diamond from the geodes from the rock filter. True. I think this will get me the like 1 or 2 graphite that I need for now. Because I just want to make this arc furnace and then worry about the rest later. Let's see here. So this should be done. And I should be able to go program circuit 1. So this will start making gallium arsenide. And now I feel locked in today, chat. Now that I said that, I'm gonna like blunder everything, but I feel locked in. Let's go ahead and grab a chest for now. And I'm gonna go ahead and... Jesus Christ, Mother of God. What's happening? Shocked. No way that lightning hit me. I call bullshit. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. Then to this side, we're gonna set auto out. Okay. And then I'll just let this go for a little bit. In the meantime, I can craft up a few more of these probably. Not that many more actually. Missing some resistors. Fine copper wire and charcoal dust with glue. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab some fine copper wire. Let's grab some charcoal dust. Do you really need the extra coal dust in the ore washer? What do you mean? Oh, this? No, I'm doing this to try to get the graphite. I saw there was a small chance of if I ore wash this crushed coal ore. Oh, but it has to be, yeah, with distilled water. It has a small chance of giving. Am I tripping? Does it not? I swear I saw. Hold up. Graphite. I could have sworn. Am I tripping? I could have sworn I saw there was a chance from the coal ore. Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, crushed coal ore. Oh, but this is in the EOF. Wait, but then I should be... Hold up. Then I should be getting some, no? Then, like, statistically, I should have some by now. Also, why is this no longer... Is something like in need of maintenance or some shit? Is that a thing that I need to worry about? Maintenance, fine. Idling? Why are you idling? What? Why are these not being processed? Or processing. Or pressing. Distilled water. Crushed sodalite. Gives me a chance for these things. Water? I think it's getting plenty of water now. Yeah, it's full of distilled water. Maybe output full. Let's check. More EU? I don't think it needs more EU. It's not telling me it needs more EU. Yeah, full output. Okay. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But that's good. There was some graphite there. I saw it. So, okay. I just need to keep an eye on the output when it finds new things. Because I put the amount of drawers that that I thought it needed, but it didn't actually count. I just saw what it was outputting to a chest. But I guess it has like an odd. It's only 3 new things, wasn't it 4? There was coal dust, carbon dust, thorium, and graphite, right? Carbon dust, coal dust, thorium, and graphite. Oh, there's 2 coal dust. You're right. You're right. Carbon dust, coal dust, thorium, graphite. No, you're wrong. There's 4. Graphite, thorium, coal dust, carbon. Yeah. Okay. Let's lock them. Let's go ahead and link them. Then if I toss this coal dust into here, it should appear into here, right? Yeah. Just use a modular router with some distribution modules. I'm really bad at modular routers, and I'm kind of a pipes addict. Until it starts costing me too much TPS, I probably won't bother learning something else. Okay, let's sleep because this thunderstorm's annoying me. Welcome back, Shadow. Okay, so we got some of the graphite. That is good. I got lost. Where am I? Okay. Then we can go ahead in here. We can go ahead and go charcoal dust, find copper wire, so we can make some more of these resistors. Right? It's a 4 to 1, so I'm gonna grab some more of this fine copper. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then that should be making us plenty of diodes. For the 100th time, please don't become a wandering trader. You're right. But it's so fun to wander sometimes and to trade. Don't you enjoy wandering and trading? Did I miscount? Oh, it's a 4 to 1, right? Why do I have an extra stack? Did I just grab an extra stack? No, 4 to 1. Okay. We chillin'. Honestly, before the pipes are TPS issues, the water wheels, I see. Well, the water wheels are staying, so you know. The water wheels are non-negotiable. What do you need a cauldron for? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay. We can go ahead and... Actually, I'm going to keep this drum because I need some of these bad boys. And for the Forexton, actually I don't. I lied. I can just craft them by hand. Easy, basic arc furnace. Okay, and then this drum can go back to here, and that should fill up accordingly. Oh, something went wrong here, didn't it? One of these should be raw rubber pulp. Oh, and has this stopped producing because it needs a glue place? Oh, I didn't even take that out. Okay. I think you're becoming a new species of wandering trader. Wandering traders has stories about you near the campfire. It's true. They're terrified of me. They fear me. They can't handle me. Steel drum. Speaking of not being able to handle me, I'm going to continue my steel drum addiction. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be glorious. I'm going to make like millions of them by the end of this pack. Is my hammer dead? Seriously? I literally have a hammer. Motherfucker. Okay. I did not need that many for now, however. I do want to continue filling up some glue. Easy. Okay, now I got this arc furnace. How's our voltage doing? How can I see? Why is it not showing? Okay, I guess it's fine. How's our power doing, by the way? We're like chilling. I mean, it hasn't complained to me yet, and it looks like we're barely chilling, but soonish you will find the stainless steel version of the drum. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so excited. That got me feeling some type of way. Okay, let's circumcise the wire. Let's go arc furnace. Easy. Okay. So now, actually, this shouldn't be here. Let's circumcise the wire again. Okay. This arc furnace, for now, I'm gonna have it over here. And this might be a controversial take, but that's because we have, where is it? Over here. No, I'm so lost. Over here, we have oxygen gas. And I want relatively easy access to it. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and go, let's go this way. And I don't need to like automate the oxygen into it, but I just wanted it to be nearby so I could yoink, like so. And then I can go oxygen, like so. Then let's go ahead and make, oh, I should just make a bunch of this. I feel like I'm gonna need it in the near future anyways. And bam, that should be making some annealed. Nice wording. What did I say? My like streamer brain turned off. Did I say something interesting? Game name? I mean, this is Minecraft, but the mod pack is Star Technology. Unk, the spaghetti is taking over faster and faster. The spaghetti, the true spaghetti is in the mind, okay? If this looks bad, you don't want to know what happens in my head. Crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. They put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. And rats make me crazy. Crazy? I was crazy once. Put me in a room. A rubber room with rats. If you have an empty steel drum in your hand, you can use it like a bucket on another steel drum. Oh, that's cool. Nothing, I guess it's just me. I forgot what I said. I forgot. Not a single thought of understanding behind those eyes. Not a single thought. Crazy? I was crazy once. Okay, we got some of this annealed motherfucker. And actually, realistically, I shouldn't kid myself. This is gonna run out of oxygen sooner rather than later. So, I should do something like this, and I forgot that it needs an input. So I'm just gonna go like this, and skadoosh. He's officially lost it. It's been official, dog. It has been official. Okay. It's like me losing it is so official that I decided to become a streamer and broadcast it live. The insanity arc is real. Okay. Let's go ahead and toss those away. Let's go ahead and toss that away. Okay, let's keep that there. Actually, let's go ahead and plop this guy. Why do I have so many random liquid rubber things? Okay, that's fine. This obviously isn't draining because I need to tell it to drain every time. Okay, excellent, excellent, excellent. Wow, it's so much glue already. What the hell? This really be gluing it up. Don't like how I said that. Okay, anyways. How's their sulfur doing? That's fine. Okay. How's this doing? Fine enough, but I should set it up soon. Did you already decide if you want to play with ME channels or without them? I haven't decided yet. I haven't thought about it because I'm still pretty far. In all the mods sent to the sky, I played with ME channels for a while, and then I crashed out at some point and played without them. For this, I might do the same. I might play with channels until it becomes annoying. And if it becomes annoying and starts like breaking my shit randomly, then I'll just disable them. Do you want a tomato salad that tastes like watermelon? That's a loaded question. You can't just ask a man that. I'm not sure if I want a tomato salad that tastes like watermelon. I love tomatoes and I love watermelon, but I don't know if I like the combination, you know? Or like the textural combination. Is it a tomato salad that tastes like watermelon but still looks and feels like a tomato? Because half the joy of watermelon is the texture. Mm. Difficult times, difficult times. While I'm here, you'll play with channels whether you like it or not. I see. I see. I understand it now. Is this not outputting to the front? Dog, I literally told you to output to the front. Auto front. Bam. Okay. Yeah, essentially a tomato salad, but watermelon taste. That doesn't answer. I mean, I guess you said yeah, essentially, so. Or don't. Not like I can stop you. Not like you can stop me, exactly. That's the mindset to live by. You can try to give me the best advice, but it's not like you can stop me. I have a tomato salad, every bite tastes like watermelon. You might want to get that checked. Either like your taste buds or the supposed tomato salad. Maybe it's too powerful. Because the diode is assembler with 4 small pile of gallium arsenide. Okay. I should have some gallium arsenide in here. How do I get the small pile again? That's tiny pile. That's small pile. Okay. So let's go ahead and grab, sure, 4 stacks of that. So I could make 8 stacks of this right now. So I should just go ahead and make a bunch of these probably. So that means I should work on some more glass. Is there a better way to get glass than the one I'm familiar with? Maybe a forming press? No. Maybe an arc furnace? Oh, I can do it with an arc furnace now. That's so nice. That's so nice. Bless up. It's not gone bad if that's what you're asking. I don't know what I'm asking. I'm just like saying you might want to get it checked. Your tomato might be a watermelon in disguise. Might be. Snad. Snad is a banger. I remember Snad in like the OG mod packs was making sugarcane grow super fast. That might still be a thing in some mod packs, actually, now that I think about it. I might want to make another, do I not have arc furnace? Can I just make another one of these bad boys real quick? Let's go ahead and do some of this, some of this, some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. Do you guys ever wish you had a... What am I missing? What? Okay. It's not telling me what I'm missing here. That's weird. Tin. Sorry, I was about to say something extremely stupid, but then I got distracted. Also, you can scroll your mouse wheel to change the circuits. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. There's steel plates on the bottom, right? And then it's... These are 4 Exton cables, right? I'm not tripping. Yeah, 4 Exton cables. Is it gonna be happy now? So weird. What am I missing? Am I missing circuits? Do I not have enough circuits? I don't have enough circuits. That's odd. Oh, and that's why I was making a bunch of resistors that I apparently never took out of the chest. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and make up some of these circuits. I should, like, I don't know why I keep getting halfway through making a bunch of circuits. I'm making like one component at a time, and by the time I get to the end of the one component that I've made a lot of, I like run out of the previous ones. I'm doing this in like the laziest way possible, which is like really bad. But like I'm trying to get to the circuit assembler and then passive everything. So I don't want to do too much handcrafting because that kind of defeats the joy in life, you know? I wanted to shift click that. It's not what I wanted to do. Okay. And then I'm just going to go ahead and go skadoosh. Skabam. Let's get some oxygen into there. Skadoosh, skabam, skabow, skaboom. Okay. then let's go ahead and grab some sand. I finished step 1 of metal truck assembly. Nice. He's doing a model truck. It's pretty cool. I used to do some Warhammer models, the miniatures. They're really fun. Okay, let's go like that. Let's go like that. Let's go auto out from this side. And I should really set up some auto input for this, but I've set it up in such a stupid way that I don't really have a side to do it on. Now, is that gonna stop me? Yeah, it will for now, honestly. Okay, I'll just refill that manually, and then I'll go continue smelting some glass up. Into some of this liquid glass. Oh, it's so nice that glass is easy to make now. I was like having night terrors from the glass. The glass was giving me night terrors, boys. It was bad. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I don't really need this to drain downwards. It can just be there. I was just looking at the instructions. It said piece 3173 goes here. I was looking over the pieces and I was like, what the fuck? There is no piece 3173. Occult classic. Why would there be a piece 3173? That'd make too much sense. That would make too much sense. Okay, so we need, it's a 4 to 1. So I'm gonna need 8 stacks of this if I want to do this properly. So no 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these things like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and toss some of that into there. Let's get rid of the fluid pipes. Let's get rid of one of these, one of those. I'm doing this in like an autistic way, but it's gonna make me happy. And that's all that matters. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're gonna need to make a bunch more of this fine wire. And then, so yeah, this will give us a fuck ton of diodes. Yeah. It uses 144 millibuckets per, right? So what's the math on that? We got 64 times 4 times 144 divided by 100. That's what I gotta do. Let me pull up the calculator. Let me pull up the calculator. Let's see. How about putting all the fine wires in inventory instead of everything else? Yeah, see, they're there. I'm lining them up. So we got 64 times 4 times 144 divided by 100. Okay, so we need 368 buckets. Also known as 36,000 millibuckets. So that's not too bad. Maybe 2 more stacks of glass. Based on... About 2 more stacks of glass based on previous observation. I'll bring a third over. Why not? That should be enough to get exactly the amount that I need in life. Look at me doing math, boys. Are you guys proud of me? Holy shit. Can we get a hashtag math in chat? Oh, also, I was looking about setting up emotes for my chat. If you guys are in the Discord, which I know most of you are, drop some screenshots or like the names of some emotes that you want or that you would use. Cause I'm like really out of loop with the emote game. Like I watch Twitch streamers and stuff, and I watch VODs, but I never really use emotes. So I'm kind of unk with those things. So if you guys like some emotes, drop them in chat, and I'll see if I can add them somehow. Set up ads or something. I mean, setting up ads will come soon. I think I'll do it after my vacation. So I'm going on vacation from June 4th to 16th, so I won't be streaming at all. But I think after that I'll set up affiliate and set up some ads. Good thing to goated streamer, wouldn't it? Nah, it's coming soon. I like the goated streamer allegations, but I also gotta start making some money. I mean, I'm going a little bit broke. Not like critical broke yet, but cost of life is getting worse and my salary is not getting better. So if I can start making some money, that would go a long way for me. But we'll see, we'll see. I need to still do some calculations on that. I haven't thought about it too much yet. Been busy with other stuff. Money is only a way for the government to control us. Yeah, and sadly it's really effective. I live in a city. I can't exactly start growing my own food. I mean, I kinda could, but I like have a history of murdering every plant that like comes into my life. So, not intentionally, so I don't know if I should say murdering exactly, but it's close. It's close to murder. Let's see, how's our output hatch doing? Okay, everything's fine. And goth baddies, dude, I have a story to tell you guys about goth baddies. I have a story to tell you guys about goth baddies. Okay, you guys aren't ready. Or Asian baddies also. I have many stories about Asian baddies. Um, I also have like some pretty funny stories about how I may or may not have caused political instability in Central Asia by dating an Asian girl. I like I don't want to get into too many details, but the reason for my last breakup may or may not have been a political move in Central Asia. But yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much about that because that's some some very personal life stuff that I can't say too much about probably. Uh, but dude, goth that is. So day one of coming to Hungary, I was 18 years old, right? First semester of uni. I land from the airport, and the dormitory is kind of in the suburb. Not like super suburb, but it's kind of on the outskirts. So I have my suitcase, my backpack. It's hot as hell. It's like end of August, beginning of September, right? And I'm walking, and I'm texting one of my friends. Like, I figured out the metro. I got on the metro, right? I don't speak a word of Hungarian, keep in mind. So I get off the metro, and I get to my stop, right? And then I need to take a bus to get to the dorm, and blah blah blah, right? But I get off at the stop, and now I know, but at the time I had no clue, right? This stop, like this area, is kind of known as like a goth girl, goth person hangout spot, right? But I didn't know. So I get off the metro. I walk up the stairs of the underground, right? I get out into this like kind of park, kind of bus area, right? And I just see goth baddies everywhere. Everywhere. I, I was in shock. I started I started texting my friend, one of my best friends. I started texting him, dude, I have reached the spawn point. And he was like, fuck you mean? I took a video going in the circle like this, and he was like, holy shit, the spawn point. It was like, gotta be a top 10 male experience finding the goth baddie spawn point. Anyways, chat. I digress. Okay, so this is enough of that. So then we can take this guy, and we can go ahead and put him there. And there's no reason for us to like stockpile everything, so we can probably just start crafting. And this will slowly but surely start crafting us some diodes, right? Oh, it's so slow. Wow. It is so slow. Focusing on money now, girls can come after. I would say same, but I'm getting neither money nor girls, so, you know. I'm focusing on self-growth and gym. And streaming, actually. I put a lot of... I know it doesn't seem like I put a lot of time into streaming, but like almost every day, 2 hours a day, it's pretty significant. Like it adds up. I mean, you guys saw what I put on, what I put in Discord, right? I hit 250 hours stream. That's so much. That feels so crazy to me. I still feel like a new streamer, but I guess I've been streaming for like 6 months now. Or nearly. Like, not quite 6 months, but getting there for sure. Yo, first diode, by the way. Focusing on studies, don't have money nor girls. For the best, dog, for the best. Money brings problems, girls bring problems. Studies are a problem, but you know, we don't talk about it. Focusing on being absolutely minimal. What does that mean? You should be maximal. I've just started playing this mod pack. Is this worth it? I'm having a lot of fun with it. I've been enjoying it a ton. I'm taking my time and going really I'm taking my time and going really slowly with it. But that's also because like I'm a streamer and I spend half my playtime chatting, reading chat and chatting to chatters, and the other half the playtime being absolutely confused. But yeah. The fuck was that? Don't worry about it. It was a very manly sound effect. That's what it was. Surely, right? Surely, right? Like minimal in life and everything else, not anything valuable. Why you want to be minimal in life? Being minimal in life is, it's like, it depends on the reasons you're doing it for. But I think you should focus on living life to the fullest, right? I mean, you truly only got one life, and like this might sound cheesy and I might sound unk, right? But I do regret the times when I haven't lived my life to the fullest, and I mean, I'm probably living through it right now, right? Where I'll look back at these times and say, I wish I could have done things differently, and that's always going to be a thing, right? But if you live with intention, it's a lot easier to live with that feeling of wishing you'd done things differently, right? Because at least you know that, like, at some point there was thought behind it. Because I only got to survive and enjoy your laziness. I mean, that's valid, I guess. There's also a place for that. Just don't let it, like, consume you, right? That's my advice. Like, as long as you're enjoying the laziness, that's okay. But as when the laziness starts to consume you and you no longer enjoy it, then it becomes like heavy, you know, for yourself. You know those projects when they say at the start of the school year to make, I have exams like that, just started studying today. Oof, good luck. That is rough. I'm gonna go ahead and toss all of these into there. Yeah, that's tough. Good luck, Chieftain.
Jerntorp just followed.
Yo, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay, so we got our diodes. Now we can probably make our first envy circuit. But first, I think I want to get into some signalum bullshit. And I have some signalum, and to get the, let's see, signalum wire, right, I'm gonna need the ingot probably. Yeah, to get the ingot, I can EBF with nitrogen. Oh, I have to EBF with nitrogen. I mean, I can EBF without nitrogen, but I have to EBF, that's the point. Exams are next week. You got this, you got this. I believe in you. Greg Tech players could never fail exams, SMH. This shit's more complicated than school. Nah, don't take that to heart. You should study. Studying's important. But nah, you got it, you got it. Okay, I think I'm gonna temporarily hijack this guy and smelt up some signalum real quick. And then this should just go into this output bus. Yeah. This shit more worth it than school. Nah. School's important, but school's important. Oh, ran out of oxygen. That's interesting. So oxygen might be a bottleneck we run into soon. I might need to set some stuff up for oxygen. I mean, just another centrifuge, really. Actually, while I'm here. Oh, of course, I forgot. I didn't make any fucking circuits. Fantastic. What am I missing for the circuits? I have the resistors. It was these guys, right? The glass tube, the steel bolt, the copper wire. Let's go steel bolt. Let's grab some of those. Let's go some copper wire. Is it just normal copper wire? It is. Let's grab some of that. Then let's go ahead and grab this glass tube, which is the glass pane. And I can take glass in a... I can just craft some glass panes. I don't care enough. I'm gonna go ahead and make another stack of glass for this. Okay. I mean, you'll get infinite oxygen as soon as you do the flint aluminum thingy. I see. What if you get suddenly trapped, TP'd into a survival island and everyone else is dead? What did I miss? Unc, when are you streaming Jenny mod? What's Jenny mod? Not quite sure what Jenny mod is. Also, I don't know if I like being called Unc. I already feel old. I'm like 20, I guess I'm Unc. I can live with being Unc. I'm Unc-ish, you know? I don't think I'm fully Unc, because I have too much screen time to be fully Unc. But I'm Unc enough, you know? It's a porn mod? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Why would I want to see cubes having sex? God damn. Also, why do you know that? Why do you know that quickly? Why do you know the details that quickly? I'm Unc adjacent. I'll take Unc adjacent. I'll take Unc adjacent. I should make another assembler. I'm like tired of having to wait for an assembler forever. Soon I could make an advanced assembler. Oh, cool. I'll take Unc adjacent, you know what? Cause I played type shit, you know, fair enough, fair enough. Go check arts and crafts, you made something cool. Let me check it out. Let's see. I have the power of Christ in my hand. That's pretty funny. Okay. So let's go ahead and make some of these conveyor modules. And some of these LV robotic arms. And we're obviously out of circuits. Fan-fucking-tastic. I'm just gonna craft a few of these by hand because I could not be bothered. And that is not the recipe for it. It's like this. Okay. Okay. Is that enough? No, probably not. Let's just go ahead and do some of this. I'll take these out again later. I don't care. I shouldn't have shift clicked though. It's kind of a waste of materials. It's fine. It's fine. I'll make some circuits. Didn't last time it was boring. Oh, bro, only lasted 36. Oh, hell no. 30 minutes of figuring stuff out and looking at stuff and figuring out stuff. I see. I mean, that's usually how it works, you know? You see, when a boy and a girl get in bed together, usually it's the guy spending 30 minutes looking to try to figure things out and then quitting because it gets confusing. Sorry, that's a bad joke. Watching my TikToks made you start an ATM 10 Skyblock world. I'm glad you enjoyed the TikToks, but good luck. I mean, that shit is fun, I'm not gonna lie, but good luck. It is definitely a journey. Not me thinking it was leading the other way. Hell no. Okay, so we got another assembler here. Just because sometimes I get tired of waiting for this guy. Okay, we're gonna have like 8 stacks of diodes by the end of this. Should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Toss in an extra one for good measure. And I can probably stop making this like fine annealed wire for now. Don't know what else I might need the annealed copper for, but I want to be ninja. Do you guys watch Ludwig? I watch some Ludwig. I'm a Lud bud. I'm a Ludwig enjoyer. But he had the beat off recently, where he like makes a beat in 3 hours and it's like a competition. Um, Making too many diodes isn't a good thing since after HV you'll get SMD diodes. That's fine. Like, what else am I gonna use these things for? I already made everything needed for it. It'll just craft up the diodes over time. I'm sure I won't regret having too many diodes. But anyways, yeah, Ludwig was doing this thing called the beat offs where he makes like a beat. And that shit was hilarious. It's like a 6 hour long VOD of the stream. I was losing my shit. I'm still not done with it, but I was losing my shit the whole time. I'm the least musical person on the planet, but that shit made me want to try to make a random ass beat. Anyways. Oh, so this is the basic electronic circuits. Okay. Diodes, plates, phenolic printed circuits. We haven't done that part yet. We have not done that part yet. Get iron 3 chloride or sodium persulfate to etch your circuits. So what's better, iron 3 chloride or sodium persulfate? Let's see, sodium persulfate. So this is chemical line reduction. Oxygen, sodium, and sulfur. Can I get a CMP? Is that something I can get? How do I get... Do I have access to this yet? I don't think so, no. Okay. Make iron 3 chloride? So these... Wasn't it iron 3 oxide? Am I tripping? No, it's iron 3 chloride. Okay, I was tripping. Iron 3 oxide is literally just rust. Iron 3 chloride is the easiest one and the best one early game. Okay, wait, let me check out how this would happen. So it would be sodium bisulfate dust into an electrolyzer. How do I get sodium bisulfate dust? So I go chemical reactor with salt and sulfuric acid. I have hella salt, I believe. Do I have like hella salt or do I have like kinda salt? Let's check out my salt game. Am I salty? I kinda got hella salt. How would I go about making the sulfuric acid? Sulfuric acid is in a distillery. That's waste, probably not. Diluted centrifuge with nitration mixture. Probably not. Yeah, because that uses the sulfuric acid, okay. Electrolyzing sulfuric copper solution. Nitric acid, what the hell? Okay, so yeah, this is probably not the way. Okay, so let's check out the iron 3 chloride. Sulfuric acid is a process though. Yeah, it's looking like it. Let's check out the iron 3 chloride. This guy. So it's iron dust and hydrochloric acid. In a chemical reactor or in a large chemical reactor? What's the difference? I'm literally seeing no difference, try it. What's the difference? I mean, I assume one's a multi-block and one isn't, but I don't see like an actual difference. 30 per tick, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 3 buckets, 3 buckets, 1 bucket, 3 buckets. Is there like a reason to make a large chemical reactor? If you use the quest book, it's explain there in processing lines 1. One's large, one's not, thank you. Freeze the sulfuric acid, you need water, sulfur, and oxygen with like 3 or 4 chemical reactors. Okay. That doesn't seem too bad, but iron 3, LCR is like H. Okay, so I should make this chemical reactor then with the iron dust and hydrochloric. Hydrochloric is chlorine and hydrogen. I guess there's a lot of different ways. I mean, if I just do the sulfuric acid processing line, it gives me hydrochloric and sodium bisulfate. And then I don't need to do the... Yeah. Rock salt and water could also be the play. I think I have a bunch of rock salt as well. Crushed saltpeter, crushed rock salt, or yeah. That could be the play as well. That doesn't give a ton though. And it gives me this potassium hydroxide, which I'm not quite sure what I need. What's the best way to get hydrochloric acid, chat? Because there's a lot of different ways that I'm seeing, but... Hydrogen and iridium cross, sulfuric water... This chemical crafting is a good experience, you'll enjoy it, I promise. That sounds threatening. Large chemical is the same for a lot of things, but it's easier to speed up and it has some exclusive things. Okay, so I probably don't need it yet. I'll probably just use it later. Chlorine and bisphenol. Chlorine, benzene, chlorine, ethylene. Also, what time is it? Oh shit, it's 9:35 already, chat. I know it's been a short stream, but I might need time soon. Iron 2 and chloride was carbon. It's ferrocene and hydrochloric. No. Chlorine, benzene, ethane, chlorine. Seawater electrolysis. Is that an option? Salt water. And saltwater electrolysis gives me for hydrogen plus chlorine. And then it's in the yeah, hydrochloric acid made from hydrogen and chlorine. Makes sense. You can make salt water easy and then just electrolyze it for chlorine and mix it with hydrogen. Yeah, that seems to be the play. Seems to be the play. This path still intrigues me though. Because it kind of does double, right? Because I could go hydrochloric with iron and I could go sodium bisulfate if I needed to. But I probably don't need to, right? Okay. Okay, I think I'll get to iron 3 chloride, and then I'll probably call it a stream. So let's see, I don't remember how to get salt water. Shouldn't be too hard though. I can go... Wasn't I getting salt water over here? I was getting seawater over here. What's a good way to get salt water? Salt and water mixing? Should I just do it like that? I have a lot of salt and water sphere. It's probably the way. Water and sodium perchlorate. You get salt water as a byproduct from seawater. Oh, true. So yeah, here I was getting salt water. And then there's putting the salt water. Oh, am I just voiding the salt? No, I'm not. What was I doing with the salt water? I guess I was turning this into salt. Okay. So the seawater in the centrifuge gives me the salt water. Should I just set up a second centrifuge? Because I was getting the seawater through this bad boy. Now, is this output hatch into the bronze pipe? So this is not creating enough. Okay. Star technology skyblock or normal? It's a skyblock. So okay, I should probably make another one of these barrels. I might have lied, chat. I might not get this before end of stream. It is getting a little bit late. But let's go ahead and make some pump deck. And I should only need 6, right? Because I can wall share it. I believe so. And then I can go ahead and go 1, 2, like that, right? And then I can just get some treated wood. Need more, of course. Why wouldn't I? Let's grab one of my favorite drums. And I recently discovered that I can craft with the drum. Excellent. Let's grab some McPlanks. Let's go ahead and shift click those. Okay, actually I want them back in my inventory, so let's take them back. And then I can go... And I'll have to build some hatches into this, I know. Fret not. Then let's make a large barrel. What am I missing? Obviously wooden barrel, obviously wooden bucket, fantastic. Bam. I literally just made a wooden bucket. Are we trolling? Has to be stripped logs, are we serious? Log. McDonald's selling planks now, it's true. They are. I can confirm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Obviously the one day I put my axe away is the one day I actually need my axe. Okay. I may or may not have made 24 64k crafting storage to start my autocrafting. God damn. Bogo's minted? Vorp? Bogo's minted. Did you say Buggles Vinted? Buggles Vinted? Sorry, that meme did an insufferable amount of brain damage to my friend group and I. Buggles Vinted? Vorp? I mean, shit goes hard, what can I say? And then I need a sand. Let's grab a sand. Let's put the sand like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna need a few hatches. Let's go hatch. I can Loki just make ULV hatches, right? What hatches did I use for this? Did I use ULV ones or regular ones? Yeah, ULV output hatch. I just need the output hatch, right? I don't need anything else. Maybe I need an input hatch. I don't think so though. Let's go ULV output hatch. ULV machine hole, sure. Do I not have a single piece of glass in my thing? Are we so for real? We're so for real. Not a single piece of glass in the equation. I love not having a single piece of glass in my system. It's a fan favorite. Okay, ULV output hatch, ULV output hatch. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Excellent, Mr. Potter. Okay. So then I think I'm going to want to go ahead and put the output hatch back here. Like so. Okay, so now this should be working fine and dandy. Yep, it is. And it's no longer storing it in the internal buffer, it's storing it in the output hatch buffer. Excellent. Okay. Then let's make the 15,000th centrifuge of the day. Where are you, centrifuge? There it is. Let's make a few of these bad boys. Centrifuge. Okay, 15,000 centrifuge has been acquired. And I'm going to be a bit scuffed because I can only take from the red side. So I'm going to do the cursed around the amperage cable. So let's go ahead and go like this. Okay. Now let's go basic centrifuge. I need to circumcise him. Snip. I once imagined playing GregTech JEI without JEI. You sound like fucking like evil Martin Luther King. I once imagined a world where there was fully segregation. I had a dream where racism was the most important thing. I once imagined GregTech without JEI. Fucking reverse Martin Luther King Jr. GG. Okay, here we're gonna go huge bronze fluid pipe. Double bronze. I don't have bronze plates. Sure, let's make some bronze plates. Martha Luther King Jr. It's true. OGs no. Greg Tech without J, yeah, is straight up Russian gore. Yeah, it might be. What the fuck do I use for this? Wrench. Wrench. Pretty sure I don't need to craft one, I can just use this guy. Oh yeah. What defines heaven if there is no hell? What defines hell if there's no heaven? It's true. Okay, so we're getting the salt water here, and then we're getting these byproducts. Now, I'm gonna do some cursed shit. You're not ready for my cursed shit. This is where everyone's gonna cry and say, use modular routers. No, I'm too powerful for modular routers. I'm too powerful. They don't know me. I'm doing some cursed shit. I'm going around the moon with it. Perfect amount of pipes. It was meant to be. Rock salt and saltpeter. It was meant to be. What mod pack? This is Star Technology. Oh, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. The perfect amount of pipes. The around the corner delicacy. The loop-de-loop. It was meant to be. Okay. So now we got the salt water. Salt water's got to go into an electrolyzer. Has to happen. Get electrolyzed, buddy. Electrolyzer. Can I just make it? I can. Life is good. Balance has been restored. Hey, you can't just put the pipes in front, put them in the side. Nah, trust. Because this is gonna go this way, you see? And then I'm gonna have this guy output here the liquids. How about I use some brain cells and make a drawer controller? I have a drawer controller. These guys are hooked up to a controller. They're just, yeah, this guy. See, this guy hooks up all of them. But I'm not making like another drawer controller because then I need to hook it up to Tom's storage, which isn't that much, but no energy there. You see, that's where you're right. That's where you're correct. And you know what I gotta say to correct people? Oh god, I kinda hate placing cables in difficult ways. I'm just gonna do some cursed shit. You can't stop me. Circumcise his ass. Computer, circumcise him. Beta modular routers enjoyer nerd versus average pipes enjoyer. It's true. Is it easy or no? It's not easy. Just get Gatorade. It has electrolytes. Fuck, you're right. You're right. It's not an easy pack. I'd say it's a pretty hard pack overall. I think my server is corrupt or something. Yo, what happened? Okay, so this is electrolyzing. And it should be electrolyzing into sodium and hydrogen. We got sodium hydroxide dust. And then we get chlorine and hydrogen, not sodium, my bad. Well, kind of sodium. Hydrogen and chlorine. Okay. So now, if we want to get hydrochloric acid, it's chlorine and hydrogen. So we just got to put them back together without the sodium hydroxide. It's all coming together. It's all coming together. Jarvis, explode the machine. No! Jarvis, don't! Jarvis, please! Jarvis, don't explode the machine. Don't do it to me, Jarvis. You know you don't want to do it to me. Okay, let's make a chemical reactor. After that slight overreaction. What do you mean overreaction? Underreaction. I couldn't move, and every time I did something, it TP'd me back 2 seconds. Damn. Jarvis, annihilate, bro. Jarvis, Send bro. Hot bad bitches. Computer, reprogram him to be happy. The computer can't even do that, dog. GG. Okay. Power in this bad bitch. Now, I'm gonna do another cursed technique. It's called craft more pipes. Cry, mortals, in despair. That's like a horrible misquote from my favorite poem. My favorite poem is Ozymandias by Percy Shelley, I believe. And it's like, there's a line that's like, stare upon me in despair. Or like, have your eyes laid upon me in despair, or something like that. It's really a good poem. It's a poem about the ego of man. Um, and I don't remember it line for line. I mean, I kind of do, but I'm not confidently enough to say it on stream. Um, but the poem's like pretty much saying that it's like an explorer is in the desert, and they see these huge, like, legs, these huge legs of stone, and these huge legs of stone, and they they walk up to these legs of stone, and it's like it's clearly like a pretty um, cracked and broken statue, right? But it's huge, and on the base of the statue, it's written there's something written along the lines of like, my empire is the greatest and it will never fall. Stare upon my conquests and despair, or stare upon my lands and despair. And and then the poem ends, right? And it's really beautiful because it shows that it's like, I mean, empires fall, right? The ego of man will crumble. But yeah, banger. Jarvis, send 10 goth baddies to bio. Thank you, Persich. I will accept the 10 goth baddies. You should look into the StarT guides if you don't know something. Yeah, I should. I kind of enjoy the process of absolutely raw dogging it, though. There's some fun to that as well. There's definitely some fun, and I think there's like a content appeal to raw dogging it. Okay, so iron 3 chloride. We'll get another chemical reactor with iron dust. That'll make iron 3 chloride and hydrogen. Okay, so let's grab another chemical reactor. Haven't I made like a million of these basic machine holes today? Am I like tripping? Okay. And then, so this hydrochloric acid. What a nice little line we got going on. I enjoy this line. It's a pretty line. Jarvis, circumcise him. Okay. I usually don't bother with iron 3 chloride. You just go for the sodium whatever. Bro making a chemical reactor. Bro making many chemical reactors. My chemicals are so reacting right now, you don't even want to know. Okay. And then let's grab some iron dust, and I'll just do it manually for now. I'll just put a bit of this into a chest and call it a day, I think. It'll be a little bit scuffed, but that is fine. Where's my pipe wrench? There it is. Let's pull from there. Let's go iron dust into there. Okay, so iron dust plus the hydrochloric acid. Okay. Okay, so tomorrow I must send on my M3 project and I don't have it and I'm tired. What do? You lock in! You lock in! What do I need in the chemical reactor for? Also, wait, why is this not working? Because it's programmed circuit number 1. Okay. So this... Okay, let's go through this process, and then I think I'll call it a day, because it is getting a bit late. So, we got a barrel here that's making seawater. This seawater is getting pumped into the centrifuge, and turning it into salt water. The byproducts, which are rock salt and saltpeter ore, I believe, are getting put into these barrels. Then this salt water from the centrifuge gets pushed into the electrolyzer. Oh, and something went wrong here. I need to fix my inputs. Okay, that's actually fine. That was just a quick mistake. But yeah, so that gets put into the electrolyzer. When you electrolyze salt water, you get chlorine and hydrogen, and you get this byproduct, the sodium hydroxide dust. The sodium hydroxide dust, um, I'm sending it to this drawer over there, and the hydrogen and the chlorine, I'm recombining them in this basic chemical reactor to create hydrochloric acid. As you can see here, this will make some hydrochloric acid, which gets sent over here to combine with iron dust to make iron 3 oxide and hydrogen. And the iron 3 oxide is what we wanted. So I'm actually going to grab a bucket just so I can get the quest, and that should give me the quest completion, I think, for this, no? No, it didn't. Why didn't it give me the... Didn't I get iron 3... iron 3? Oh, because I need a bucket of every step of the way. Are we serious? Hydrogen and chlorine. Okay. I hate when it does that. I wish I like wouldn't get randomly quest locked behind these like annoying things happening. Let's see if I can scoop it. Just click the check marks. Can I? Does it let me? Ah, it does. That's nice. Okay. That makes me happy. Then I can go back to the Industrial Revolution. And bam. And then I can work on this next stream. So we didn't quite get to MV today because it's a shorter stream, because I had to start it a bit late. But we got our first MV machine haul. Haven't used it for anything. And we're really close. Really close. But yeah, I'm gonna call it there for today. I'll set up a system for this next time. High IQ move, make all your shit and optimize folks so you get more comments yelling at you equals more money. A dog, I wish I was making money from content. But yeah, it's true. It's the rage bit. Still no MV machine yet. Yeah, no MV today. Didn't quite get there. Didn't quite get there. But we got a pretty solid aluminum process. We got a solid iron 3 oxide, or iron 3 chloride. Time to kill yourself. No. Look, we have our MV machine haul. If I type MV, we have things. See, we have the machine haul. We don't have the circuits yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Alright. Good night, everyone. Thank you yet again for joining. I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, everyone. Bye bye.